Hello everyone, you are welcome to my channel. This is UK Best Fabric. If this is your first time on my channel, thank you so much for being here with me. And please do subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification bell so that you have access to my videos whenever I upload a new video. Don't forget to click the like button. And if you have any question, please drop it at the comment section. Today's tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to sew this kaftan dress with a slit in front and a lapel. I will be using ankara fabric mixed with dullface to achieve this. The materials needed are ankara fabric, gum stay, dullface for combination, stone, tape, thread and your scissors. So the first thing to do is to fold my fabric into 4 folds. I will be using the longer side of the fabric to fold. So I'll be folding from this end to the other end till I get to the length I want it to be. Just watch carefully and see what I'm doing. As you can see, I have folded my fabric into 4 folds. All the borders are in one direction, just as you can see. And this fold end is where I will be taking my neckline measurement. The full length I will be working with is 62. I will add 2 inches for sewing allowance, making 64. So I will measure 64 as the full length. I will mark 64 as the full length. After that, I will cover my neck measurements. I will use 3.5 inches for the width and 1 inch depth. I will be using the back neckline to draw the front and back for now. There will be no need for shoulder slant because the sleeve is going to carry elastic. So I will measure from my shoulder 16 inches for my sleeve measurement. And I will come in by 3 inches. I will now move to my body measurement. In this kaftan, I will make the shape to be straight. Because of this, I will be needing only the hip measurement, which has the biggest circumference. My hip is 50. 50 divided by 4 is 12.5. So I will be adding 5 inches to it, making 17.5. So I will mark out 17.5, starting from my sleeve line to the hem of my fabric. The next thing I will do, I will use my ruler and connect all the lines. After I'm done connecting it, the next thing is to give it a nice curve. Just watch and see what I'm doing. After that, I will start cutting them out. After I'm done cutting, I will now cut the front neckline of the lapel. I want you to note that I'm only cutting the front part. As you can see, the front and the back are together. Just as you can see, I will only focus on the front, that is the upper one. I will measure from my shoulder 8 inches depth. And that is my neck depth line. I want you to know that I'm working on the upper fabric. The down one is the back, while the upper one is the front of the fabric. So from that point where I measured 8 inches, I will measure 2 inches straight down. This is how I want the wideness of my lapel to be. I want it to be 2 inches wide. You can make use of any wideness of your choice. By the time I open it, it will be 4 inches wide. And when cutting my lapel with dullface, I will make it 5 inches. That is including the sewing allowance. That is 1 inch for sewing allowance. I will now connect the lines together. From the neck width I will connect it to the neck depth and blend it properly. After that, I will cut it out. Mind you, I am cutting only one side, that is the upper side, which is the front. As you are cutting, you have to be very careful, making sure you are cutting the upper one, which is the front part of it. After cutting, I will notch the neck depth. The place I measured 8 inches. I will have to notch it. It will serve as a guide when I will be fixing the lapel. After I'm done doing that, I will spread it out. After cutting, this is how it looks like. The next thing to do is to work on my lapel, which I will be using dullface. To get the lapel, you have to measure from the hem of the dress till you get to the other end. So I will start measuring from this hem till I get to the other end. Just watch and see what I'm doing. What I got after the measurement is 139 inches. I will add extra 5 inches to it, making 144 inches. So what I will be cutting out from the dullface is 144 inches by 5 inches. As you can see, I had to join it in order to get what I want. I have also ironed my gum stay to it. The next thing to do is to fold it into two. The right side facing each other. After I'm done doing that, I will go ahead and measure my neck depth circumference. Remember, our neck depth is 8 inches. And I had also notched it earlier on both sides. So I will measure from this notch to the other end where I notched. Whatever I got, I will transfer it to my lapel. If you find this tutorial helpful, please do well to click the like button and also subscribe to this channel so that you have access to my videos whenever I upload a new video. If you have any question in this tutorial, please drop it at the comment section. After measuring, I got 26 inches. As you can see, my fabric is on fold. So I will divide 26 into 2, which gives me 13. Then I will measure 13, starting from my shoulder. And that will be my neckline. After that, I will locate the midpoint, which you know is 2.5. Because 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. So I will mark 2.5 all through. After that, I will go ahead and mark where the slit is going to start. The slit measurement I will be using is 40. That is if I'm measuring from my shoulder. As you know, my neck depth is 8 inches. So I will be using that 8 inches as a guide to get my 40 inches. So I will place the 8 inches on the neckline and go ahead and measure 40 inches for the slit. After that, I will connect the lines from the neckline to the slit line. After I'm done connecting the lines, I will go to my machine and sew. I will come back and show you the outcome. I'm done sewing it, and this is the outcome. I will turn it to the right side and give it a nice pressing. After I'm done pressing, this is the outcome. I will go ahead to fix the lapel to the body. But first, I have to notch the center back of the lapel and the center back of the back neckline. Now, I want you to watch carefully and see how I will be fixing it. I will start from my center back. I will make sure that the two midpoints are facing each other. As you can see, I'm picking only the down part, which is the back part of the lapel. So I have to pin it in order to secure it. I will start by sewing from the center back till I get to the hemline. I will also do the same thing in the other side. After I'm done sewing it, the next thing is to fold my lapel again this way. Just wash. As you are folding, just make sure it covers the seam under. I will be starting from my center back. I will go ahead and sew each round. After I'm done sewing each round, this is the outcome. The next thing is to make a channel on the sleeve where the elastic will pass through. After I'm done doing that, the next thing is to work on the waist. As you know, it's going to have inner belt, and I have sewn my belt as well. I will turn my fabric to the wrong side. I will measure shoulder to the waistline 16 inches. My waist measurement is 34. 34 divided by 4 is 8.5. So from my center point here, I will measure 8.5. I will also measure 8.5 on the other side. On that point, I will fix my both belts. After I'm done fixing my belt, I will go ahead and insert the elastic, close the two sides, and hem the down. As you can see, my dress is ready. In my next tutorial, I'll be teaching you how I stoned the lapel. And thank you so much for staying till the end of this tutorial. If you find this tutorial helpful, please do well to subscribe to this channel. Click the like button, share to your friends, and drop your questions in the comment section. Thank you and bye for now.